Hi everyone, my name is Aarsh and today I'm going to take you through a quick behind the scenes tour of some of the apps that we use on a daily basis, such as Spotify, Netflix, Instagram, and YouTube. Have you ever wondered why these apps always have recommendations ready for you? This isn't any robotics. This is something known as a recommender system. Today, I will show you what a recommender system is, how it works, and how it influences you even when you don't notice. To start with, I would like to ask a big question. How do these apps always know what you will like next? The answer to this is very simple. To start with, when you click on any app or a video, such as a song, or pause a reel, the app takes notes in the form of data. It uses this data to then create personalized tastes for you and creates a digital profile customized for you, where it knows your favorite topics, the time of the day you are watching, and also how much time you spend on a particular topic. In a May 2016 article by Gomez and Hunt, they explain that around 80% of the content that users watch on Netflix has been recommended by its own inbuilt recommender system. Now, how does this brain actually work? The brain behind this feed is something known as an algorithm. Think of an algorithm as a smart robot that knows what you like and then uses that data to understand and predict what you might like next. If you like cooking videos, it will often show you more cooking videos. If you tend to avoid sports videos, the algorithm will also tend to avoid sports videos as much as possible. In a September 2016 article, Covington and his fellow teammates at YouTube designed a deep neural network that created improvised recommendations based on around hundreds of signals. Now, an easy question to ask would be, how do these apps actually do this? There is two main methods how they do. One is content-based filtering. In content-based filtering, suppose a person likes a show Wednesday on Netflix. Then Netflix often notes the genre, that is dark comedy, mystery, and then recommends shows just like it. Similarly, Spotify also works in the same way. If you tend to like a song on Spotify, it will often show you similar songs with the same beats and energy. Think of it as an app that is creating a playlist based on just your past likes. There's another way how this works too, which works primarily in the way which most social apps use it, which is collaborative filtering. In collaborative filtering, apps normally recommend you based on what other users similar to you enjoy. Suppose two people enjoy Stranger Things and one of the people also prefers watching Death Note, that would also mean that the other person might have been recommended to watch Death Note as well. In a 2002 October article, Dr. Burke further recommended that collaborating filtering methods work best when combined with content-based filtering methods. In this way, your feed is extremely unique to you. Now, your phone is yours. Your YouTube and TikTok feed is entirely different from your friends, even though you might be searching for the same thing. Your friend might be interested in watching something like anime, soccer, and chess. On the other hand, you might personally prefer watching music, Marvel, and cooking videos. Think of it as recommender systems creating a personalized world around you. Now, you might think it is cool, right? On the other hand, let's explore some of the downsides of what might happen if we are watching the same content regularly. When you watch the same content based on what you have already seen, you are trapped inside what is known as a filter bubble. When you are trapped inside a filter bubble, you are not exposed to new ideas, differing viewpoints, and new genres. In this way, you are often tend to watch the same videos again and again, which might restrict your favored mode of interest and genres. In a July 2020 article, Hertz and his teammates recommended that while personalized recommendations increase user engagement, they also reduce content diversity by nearly 11%. Think of it as being offered the same meal every day. Eventually, you might be missing out on other flavors. Now, how do we even control this? Think about it. When an app controls how you see, think, and like, does it mean that you are liking what you choose, or is the algorithm shaping your preferences? This is what is known as shaping your preferences. Algorithms tend to shape your preferences a lot. They tend to influence what you think, what you see, and also what you like. And based on that, you would often find liking things that the algorithm recommends you, not sometimes what you personally recommend. In an article in June 2020, an, a, In his 2011 book titled The Filter Bubble, Eli Pariser further comments that the internet might become a place that soon might trap us into filter bubbles of our own preferences. Now, to answer this question, I may ask you one more question. How can we control it? Now, think about it this way. Now that we know how algorithms and recommender system work, there is only one way we can answer this. What can we do about it? So, the next time an algorithm trains you, you must also train the algorithm. An algorithm sees what you like, view, and what you share with others, and on that, it recommends you something. But it is up to your discretion to accept whether to accept the suggestion or not to accept the suggestion. So, the next time, realize that when the algorithm is looking to suggest you something, often try clicking in something new that is completely different to you so that the algorithm trains and learns in a some completely different way. In this way, this is why understanding recommender systems is extremely important as it helps you stay secure and in control of yourself. So, to end with, I would like to say just one thing. Stay aware, stay continuously cautious, and be aware of what you scroll.